we had to do. Let me say this. I'm sorry, I take my retainer out. The numbers are just there. I've been watching elections since I was a kid. The margins are too wide, and she is unable to make up the margins. The numbers, they're just not there. I see Trump running every last one of those swing states. I don't know about Nevada and Arizona or whatever, but it's the way things are trending. It's just looking like she's not gonna win Pennsylvania. She's not gonna win. She already lost Georgia. She's not gonna win Pennsylvania. Not gonna win. I don't see Michigan. She's behind in Michigan in the votes that they have already counted versus the ones that they have. The margins are just too big. The margins are just too big. It ain't happening. Hold on. It ain't happening. The numbers are just not there. And I feel absolutely terrible. One thing I wanted to see in my life, I would have loved absolutely love to see a black woman become president of the United States, but it's not gonna happen. Not a white woman, not a Latino woman. It's not happening because it's just my opinion. This country is too sexist. Like they don't think a woman could lead.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Mazzo Capone from Do the Better You channel. The blame game has begun. This dude, he wants a woman to be his leader so bad. I'm pretty guys. Masculine heterosexual men don't respect guys like this. I mean, just his talking points that he always talking about women's rights and shit. Trust me, men don't really follow Rickey Smiley. He's a Democratic shield. He's a Democratic plant. Now he's about to lose his mind because Kamala Harris got washed.
She was more than qualified to be president. Hillary Clinton was more than qualified to be president, and Kamala Harris was even a better candidate than Hillary Clinton.
Now he just being delusional. Kamala Harris was better than Hillary Clinton, and plus she was more qualified than Donald Trump. I mean, come on, bro. She was in there for 3.5 years, damn near 4 years. What the hell? What accomplishment that she made for you to say something like that, Rickey Smiley? What political accomplishment has she made within the 4 years for her to be qualified to do that job, to be the president of the United States? I'll wait.
You know, friendly. Who would you like to sit down and have a beer with? You know, personality was a lot different, and it's just not the number.
That's the person that you want to be your president? Somebody that you can have a beer with? Oh, boy, this dude is so fucking ignorant. No wonder she lost. She got people like this following her and speaking up for her. Why the hell would you want somebody? I mean, why would you say something like that? Why the hell would I want somebody that I can drink a beer with to be my leader? That's not what I look for in a president. That's not what you're supposed to look for in a president. I want somebody in there who's competent. Do you really think Kamala Harris was competent? Can you honestly say that, Rickey Smiley?
Numbers are not there. I looked at all of the states. I looked at all of the counties. I looked at the percentage of votes that's already in or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen in Arizona and Nevada. But if Trump wins two of those swing states, if he wins Pennsylvania and he wins Michigan, it's over, regardless of what happens in Arizona and Nevada and anywhere else. It's just over. All you have to do is look at the numbers and look at the counties. The margin is too big, and then the places where he's leading and they still have votes out. Let's say like he.
Yeah, it's over with. And we about to get this motherfucking country back on track. This dude about to lose his mind. Y'all, the Trump derangement syndrome is real. I'm telling you.
Might be beating her by 100. I think I saw 107,000 votes, and they have 100,000 votes to count. Just because they have 100,000 votes to count, that don't mean that they all going to be for her. Some of those votes are going to be for him.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Keisha Town, it is beyond sad. It's super sad. To see all of those students walk away from that podium at Howard University would have been so good for them, would have been so historical for them. But the good news is we had a house. But it don't even matter that we had a house. And here's what nobody's talking about. That man now, democracy is over. So I'm just going to tell everybody to get your house in order. Get yourself prepared to protect yourself.
Democracy is over. Says who? Says you? Prove it then, Rickey Smiley. Since democracy is over, prove it then. Was democracy over the first time Donald Trump was president? No, it wasn't. And as a matter of fact, our economy was on an upswing. Black unemployment was at its lowest. So what are you talking about?
And you're going to feel it in the grocery store tomorrow. You're going to feel the entitlement and how how emboldened people are with their racism. Because the fact that
Bro, that shit ain't gonna work on us no more. All that fear mongering. Here you go with the fear monger statements, the Trump scare tactics. Oh, Trump is the worst thing under the sun. Trump is gonna unleash the heath of racism. Y'all, don't be fooled by that. This shit didn't help them during the election, and the damn sure ain't gonna help them now. The people have spoken.
is way more qualified than he was, and he's a convicted felon, and he swept her.
He's a convicted felon, and we still voted for him. He got a better product. How about that, Rickey Smiley?
In an election, that the state of this country has been what was the word? I can't think of it, but it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm just thinking, it's just it's crazy. And you know what else? You know what else? White women didn't vote for her. A lot of white women did not go out and vote for her. They just didn't. They didn't. Looked at all the numbers. I had a lot of inside inside information. White women didn't vote for her. Latino didn't vote for her, even after the what he said about Puerto Rico.
He about to he about to try to set it's because people are racist narrative, y'all. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to set that narrative of people were racist against her, so that's why they didn't vote for her. I'm telling you, this misogyny shit they talking about, they're setting it up to where they can blame black men for not voting for her as to the reason why she lost the election. That's what they're doing. They're setting it up to where black men are going to take the blame as to why she lost the election, because black men didn't vote. It's because we're misogynists. That's what they're going to say. That's the seed that's being planted. However, she lost because she just wasn't good enough. You see, if you have a good product, people will buy it. And Rickey Smiley, maybe her product just wasn't good enough. Have you ever thought about that? Just maybe she just wasn't good enough. Just maybe.
Latino, they didn't vote for her, and there was a lot of black folks didn't vote for her either. A lot of black men didn't vote for her. I didn't see a lot of pastors speaking on her behalf. I just didn't. I follow a lot of ministry, and I didn't see a whole lot of pastors behind her. And let me say another thing. I think that sometimes the Democrats do too much. Sometimes the Democrats, they are so far to the left, it's crazy.
How we getting
and I
somewhere?
don't want to get into it because I don't want to get dragged on the internet. But let's just say highly weird.
Now he's being more realistic. I'm sensing some accountability for the first time.
Like Hollywood, highly weird, and forcing a lot of stuff on us and on our kids that we don't even want. And they use that stuff and they run on that. When I seen that damn commercial where the Republicans was talking about transgender men are now competing with women in sports. Did y'all see that commercial? When they showed somebody 6'8" with a wig on competing against a biologically born woman, stuff like that. It gets people pissed off, and they'll take that one issue or that very small issue, and they'll run on it, and making people think that that's what the Democrat Party is all about.
Yeah, that's what they was all about. They were the ones who were pushing that. They were the ones who were giving the permits for them to do that. So what are you talking about? Yeah, the Democrats was all about that. They're all about this censorship, and they're all about LGBT community. They're all about those and boys being in women's bathrooms and shit like that. They're all about that. They're all about these transgender motherfuckers coming to the schools and preaching to little children. They're all about that. The Democrats are all for that. That's a fact. We know that. Let's not start that bullshit, Rickey Smiley.
And that's what I say when I say that the Democrats be doing too much. We happy to be a part of a party and support a party, but sometimes the Democrats are way too liberal to the point where you're gonna get people pissed off. You're gonna piss off moderates, and you're not gonna get the votes that you need. And I'm not blaming.
That's past tense. They already done that. They already pissed everybody off. Everybody that has left them, they pissed them off. What are you talking about? That's past tense, bruh. You behind.
That on this, I blame sexism and racism on this election. That's
He just named, check this out, y'all. He just named everything that made the Democrats lose this election. But he just took it back and said, I blame it on sexism and racism. This is why people are leaving the Democrats. This delusion, illogical, irrational, emotional Democrats. They're unreasonable. You can't reason with them. This is it, y'all. Front and center. This is what the Democrats are like. He just named everything that caused the Democrats to lose this election. He just named all of it. And then he took it back and said, I blame it on sexism and racism. I thought he was getting somewhere. But just like the Democrats, no accountability. They're quick to wag their fingers at Trump. And they're doing the same thing they're accusing him of at the same time in the same sentence.
a lot country. More sexism than racism, because the reason I say that is because they didn't vote for Hillary Clinton either. She's a white woman. And another thing, 7 million people, if I'm not mistaken, in Florida, or just 7 million people in general, can't think of which one, just don't vote. You know, it's all about turnout. It's all about turnout. I just didn't see and feel the same thing I saw and felt when Barack Obama was running for president. I didn't see it.
All right, y'all. You didn't see it because she don't have it. She doesn't have it. She's not it. Kamala Harris, she's not charismatic. She has no charisma. The bottom line is she wasn't good enough. Her product wasn't good enough. Instead of just accepting that and going back to the drawing board and assessing the situation so you can make the adjustments to get the results that you want, nah, you're just going to play the blame game. And that's why the Democrats are losing. And if they keep doing this, they're going to continue to lose. Because we've just showed you during the election, we're not taking that shit no more. We're not taking no more disrespect from the Democrats. And not only that, damn Kamala Harris. We don't owe her nothing. I don't feel sorry for Kamala Harris. I'm glad she lost. I hope she's somewhere crying. Damn Kamala Harris and the damn broom she flew in on. This the Do Better You channel, y'all. This your boy Master Capone. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.